Hey, my amazing fishing friends! Welcome back to the channel. Your expert angler is here, and today we're diving deep into the fishing forecast for a truly special day, the 12th of November 2025. Get ready, because this day holds some truly fantastic opportunities thanks to stable weather and those ever-warming Australian waters. We're going to break down exactly where the fish will be, what they'll be biting on, and how you can make this upcoming Wednesday one for the record books. Stick around because I've got some golden tips that could just turn a good day into an unforgettable one. Let's talk tactics for some of our favorite species, because knowing your target is half the battle. First up, the mighty snapper. With coastal water temperatures comfortably sitting around 20 degrees Celsius and continuing to rise, snapper are going to be increasingly active. You'll want to target them over those inshore reefs, broken ground, and even deeper channels within estuaries. My experience tells me they love those temperature breaks where cooler water meets warmer, stirring up all that delicious bait. As for what to use, your trusty paternoster rigs with pilchards or fresh squid will be deadly. Don't shy away from soft plastics either. A 5 to 7 inch grub or jerk shad in natural colors, jigged slowly near the bottom, can really entice a strike. Remember, those low light periods around dawn and dusk are prime for snapper, so be on the water early, friends. Next, let's head to the estuaries for the ever-popular flathead. These ambush predators are always a blast, and with waters warming up, they'll be moving around a bit more. Look for them on sand flats, along drop-offs, and near the edges of weed beds and structure in estuaries. They'll be waiting to ambush baitfish moving with the tides. Soft plastics in natural baitfish profiles like a 4 to 6 inch paddle tail worked with a hop and pause retrieve will be incredibly effective. Pilchards and fresh prawns are also excellent bait choices if you prefer a more natural presentation. Focus on incoming tides when they push bait further into the estuaries, and for our freshwater enthusiasts, the Australian bass are going to be fired up. The warming trend in freshwater systems invigorates these fish, prompting them to feed more aggressively. Search for them around submerged timber, lily pads, and rock bars in rivers and impoundments. Early mornings and late evenings are fantastic for surface lures, mimicking cicadas or frogs. During the day, switch to spinnerbaits or small deep divers that can get down to where they might be holding tight to structure. They're strong fighters, so make sure your gear is up to the task. Now, for the theoretical base of our forecast, let's look at the conditions for the 12th of November, 2025. Weather report. The forecast for Australia on this day is looking incredibly stable and pleasant. We're talking comfortable daytime temperatures ranging from around 15 degrees Celsius in the morning to 17 degrees Celsius at noon, settling back to 16 degrees Celsius by evening. The minimum will be around 12 degrees Celsius. Crucially, there's zero chance of rain. This means we can expect stable atmospheric pressure, which is generally fantastic news for fishing activity. Light winds are anticipated, making for comfortable conditions out on the water. Water temperature. Across Australian coastal waters, temperatures are steadily rising. For example, around Sydney, they're sitting comfortably around 20 degrees Celsius. This warming trend is a key signal to fish that it's time to feed heavily before the peak of summer, boosting their metabolism and making them more active. Freshwater systems are also experiencing this warming, invigorating species like bass and yellowbelly, making them more aggressive. Moon phase. On the 12th of November 2025, we'll be experiencing a last quarter moon phase, sometimes called a third quarter. The moon will be about 45 to 49% illuminated and decreasing. Now, some old-timers say a waning moon can mean slightly less active daytime fishing, as the brighter nights might allow fish to feed more then. However, from my experience, this simply means that those transitional periods of dawn and dusk become even more crucial. Fish will use these low-light conditions to their advantage for feeding, so plan your trips accordingly. The moon will rise around midnight and set around noon, influencing those specific feeding windows. Considering all these factors, the consistent mild and stable weather, the rising water temperatures, and the generally good biological activity, my overall assessment for fishing on the 12th of November 2025 is a good to excellent bite. This is a day for active fish, eager to feed before the full summer heat truly sets in. The key, my friends, is to be observant, adapt to local conditions, and hit those prime feeding windows around sunrise and sunset. So, get out there, my friends. I wish you all the very best of luck. May your lines be tight and your coolers be full. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up if you found it helpful, and tell me in the comments below. What are your go-to lures for Flathead in November, and what's the biggest bass you've ever landed? Share your stories.